Ladies and gentlemen, I am in Toronto, and up there is AMI, and of course AMI Audio. What do you say we go check it out and hang out here for a day? I'm sure they won't mind, right? Welcome to the AMI Audio experience, the ultimate AMI Audio experience. Let's roll. Did you know there's some people here that can't see very good that actually work here? That's awesome. We're going to meet them later on. We're going to meet Kelly, Ramya. Maybe I'll get the people from the live from Studio 5 to join us as well. Mike Ross, Joita, all those good people. It's going to be fun. I'm so excited. Our tour started off by meeting the amazing Elena. She is the marketing communications specialist here at AMI Audio, and she was also responsible for ensuring my arrival and, of course, just being awesome. Oh, we had some good times. She's going to be our tour guide, showing us all around Accessible Media Inc. HQ throughout the video. We're about to meet Andrew Morris, the manager of commissioned content of AMI. He's a manager who spreads the words of AMI. Awesome guy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
So you're going for the big tour.
Yes, the big tour.
And he's co-hosting Coloring Companies.
It's going to be fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Awesome. Something cool here in terms of architecture. This is actually a tactile marker, so that you know that you've come at a crossways in the hallway. So yeah, if you were approaching, it makes a little more sense, I guess, if you're approaching from where I'm standing. We have these at all of like our crossways at AMI. Again, you'll notice here that crossways is here giving you. Yep. You'll also notice that we keep our offices a bit of low light, and that's for people that have low vision, where light perception or light kind of bothers their vision.
Yeah.
So we'll head down the hallway this way, and we're gonna go slightly left here into my favorite place of the office, which is the kitchen. This is a great place for me to talk about some of the treatments that the windows have. So I don't know how much light perception you have, JR, but all of the windows are treated with like kind of a blue tint.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, so it looks like it's a kind of like darker, cloudy day outside. It's not. It's just us trying to cut a bit of that light so that it doesn't bother people's vision. Yeah. So
this office, this whole building, in a sense, where AMI is made for people with low vision or mobility, and it's just
for people with disabilities. Exactly.
That is amazing.
Trying to be like a fully accessible space, like physically.
Yeah.
As well as obviously what we do. So, and then we have 2 fridges, which is the best part. So.
Elena was telling me that this hallway is also where the finance department is located. So for any fellow community AMI Audio reporters watching, this is where our checks get signed and sent from.
So we have a few of our audio technicians that sit here. You'll probably notice one of the voices that is here when he's here in London. Cal McDonald sits here. So before we talk to Cal, we have audio technicians here that are reporting reading, and they're doing that remotely to our studio. So when we get into our studios, it'll make a little bit more sense. Okay. But right now, Bill's here. Hey, Bill. Good. Bill has been with us for how many years, Bill? 20? 25? 24 years. Bill was back in the day when we were just reading print material. So we started out as MBRS, the National Broadcast Reading Service. Okay. And it was simply like just reading print material. Newspapers, like all that kind of stuff. Then obviously we progressed into having the television channel and the audio channel. And now the audio channel has progressed further into a little bit less reading, a little bit more live programming.
Yeah. So there you have it. AMI Audio was once a reading service for the blind, started 24 years ago. Now is AMI Audio, where it has shows like Kelly and Company and Live from Studio 5 broadcasted from the amazing Accessible Media Inc. HQ that we are touring right now. I know we'll have some fellow VIP members that want to know how they can access AMI if they're in the USA. Well, visit ami.ca. That's www.ami.ca, where you can download the Accessible Media Inc. app and watch shows from AMI TV.
So those are awards that we receive for our reading service and documentary program. So they're from the IAAIS, and if you're going to ask me what that acronym means, I'm not going to be able to answer. I think it's the International Association of something to do with reading. Hello. Awesome. We won a lot of them. So yeah, as I mentioned, we have bureaus across Canada, and Toronto is no different. We have a bureau right here in Toronto, and it's kind of like a little mini space within the head office. So with me right now, Matt. Hello. Matt is a videographer for the Toronto Bureau. Anthony, you might recognize him from such shows as AMI This Week.
Hello. Yeah, hello.
And then behind us is Ted Cooper. He's a producer for the Toronto Bureau as well.
The coolest thing about these guys is they produce and make shows like AMI this week. They're a part of the AMI TV side of things, and they were just a joy to deal with. I love them.
Anthony does write of the script using kind of my outline that I create. He'll write script.
That's right, and you said if he does any changes, you'll know about it, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll just scrap something that was in there.
Yeah.
And I'll put it back in.
Yeah, yeah, that is exactly the interview right there. Yeah. I did hear that one.
So this is Mike Smith actually with us. He's been quiet
Yeah,
the
so
whole
you're
time.
using a very bright computer.
Yeah.
Very bright screen.
We've actually, I called you because I did the promo.
You did my voice work.
Yeah.
I
We
remember.
talked for a bit on the phone.
You made me feel amazing because you're like, it's like talking to a celebrity.
Yeah. Well, it's always weird. Yeah, when you sort of like you hear someone's voice.
And
I do the promos and stuff, so I hear your voice on live.
I remember I talked about it too because I was like, the coolest thing he made. It's like he really is as awesome as he is on the radio, and I thought that was a neat compliment because as a person that works in radio and television, sometimes you see them what they're like off camera, but then as soon as they're on camera, it's a different personality switch.
It's something that they put on for the camera. I know what you mean.
I know that's one of my biggest phobias is when I meet celebrities or anything. I worry that they're not going to be as cool, or it's like
it's going to crush the.
What if they're really
there?
grumpy? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
That wasn't the case.
So the person I'm talking to here is Mike Smith. He does the audio work. You know those commercials you hear on AMI Audio and all those fun little breaks? That's the guy. This is one of my favorite areas of AMI because it's the production area. We're about to talk to someone really cool. Let's step in for 1.3 seconds, if he has 1.3 seconds.
I do have 1.3 seconds.
He's one of our audio post editors. I'm with JR. JR is our Red Deer, Alberta community reporter, and he is on Kelly and Company, and he's visiting us
Amazing.
today.
Yes,
So
I'm from coming in from Red Deer, Alberta.
Oh, wow.
So yes, very far.
Nice to meet you.
Big plane ride, but it was good.
So Mark does a number of things for us. So he works on post.
Studio.
Oh yeah, he works on post production sound for some of our programs here, and he also works with our DV team. We have some shows still that we require that we add DV on, not a lot anymore at this point, as a lot of shows are coming with described video.
Yeah, I remember that was one of AMI's goals, was to make everything described video by 2019.
Yeah, so at this point, well, and it's awesome. We're meeting it.
It
so
is, yeah.
Things are changing, so, and something we'll get into a little bit more is integrated described video, but for now, yeah, did I cover all the mainly?
That's pretty much it. Yeah, original programming, the DV that comes in.
I think Mark has something coming up, so we'll just
Eventually.
yeah, see Ron.
way more than
Oh, there it is. I wanted to be Ron.
Let's head this way.
It's way more than 1.3 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Mark.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
We're coming to a cool area, so don't even worry.
So as you can tell, the tactile buttons are at every 3-way or 4-way. It's to let people that are white cane users like myself who are visually impaired or blind, to let them know they're at an impasse. They can go left or right or straight. This is the amazing recording studios of AMI. This is where all the fun stuff goes down for AMI Audio and, of course, AMI Described Video. And Elena's going to show us a room here where basically how it works is AMI usually remotes some of their voice actors in for people who are reading described video, or the amazing AMI voice guy that we all know and love. And also this is where you can manage the live from Studio 5 or Kelly and Company room from as well, I do believe. Elena will correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And this is so cool. This is my favorite part of AMI because I love everything audio. So we'll be here later on today when I co-host Kelly and Company, which I'll give you a video snippet right now.
The teen's family says that 15 officers showed up at his house and searched their home. A university law professor, Michael Joyce, says that the lack of password protection may have indicated an overreaction by the police, and this is a view also held by IT specialist Devin Dumont. And we'll take a listen to this audio, and then I'll ask you my question, guys.
The cool thing about the Accessible Media Inc. walls outside the studio is they have tactile feedback. So if you don't feel like using your white cane, you can just follow the bumps on the wall. It's like Braille on the wall. How awesome! I love tactile feedback. And just by the studios, we have the people who do all the behind the scenes, people like Jeff Ryman and so on. And oh my goodness, these guys are just a hoot to talk to. I think everybody here loves being here. And that is awesome to say. I apologize for the bad lighting here. It's actually truly bright in this room, but the DSLR did not like those windows over there. So we are about to meet my boss. That's right. Her name is Marianne. She is the boss of all the AMI audio community reporters. And she was such a joy to talk to deal with. We are best phone-a-friend buddies. Now she's getting me to sit down here because she's showing me the desk. This is the desk where she talks to me. And the funny part is she's letting me know that she's called the Note Lady because all those post-it notes right there are all our phone numbers. And whenever I have something, advice or anything to give, they show up as post-it notes. So as you can tell, I call in to Marianne a lot.
We're video editors, so we do a lot of editing in-house. So for AMI this week, that's all done in-house. And we have other programs like Craig Oliver's Challenges and Change. I'll introduce you to Andrew. Andrew's one of our video editors. Andrew's is JR. JR is one of our community reporters from Red Deer. I'm going to say that 8 million times. Awesome. What are you working on right now?
Oh, I love it. You guys are, it's mind-blowing. Just all the equipment, all the rooms.
Yeah, it's an exciting place.
Everything's set up well. It's like you can probably hear yourself thinking here.
Oh, I know.
There's no
so nice and
reverb or
quiet.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like computers are your best friends.
Yeah, for
1,
sure.
2,
I mean,
3, 4 screens. Is that right?
2 screens
Okay.
and 1 monitor.
Easy.
And then this is just my office PC over here. I use for email and stuff like that.
Wow. How do you not get eye strain?
You know, I try to take little breaks now and then.
That's good. I think the only thing I wouldn't like about this room is you wouldn't know what part of the day it is without the time.
That's true. It is very dark in here, but it is soundproofed, which is nice and peaceful.
It's really awesome.
Okay, so we're going to actually just do a quick, thank you, Andrew. We're just going to do a quick
Yeah, you too.
fake shot.
A fake shot?
Of you meeting Marianne for the first time.
Alright, so if you've made it this far into the video, here's a special bonus feature for you. This is called a fake shot. So what's going to happen is I'm going to pretend I'm meeting Marianne for the first time on the AMI TV side of things. So check it out. Hello. How's it going?
Hey,
How are you?
Did I spoil it? You know you're good.
My best phone a friend. Alright, so this next one is pretty cool. This is the control room for the Live from Studio 5. This is where they make sure the morning show is going off without a hitch. So this is the room that happens and all the magic goes down. A lot of behind the scenes happens in this room. Some things that you and I don't hear on air, but this gentleman here has the ability to talk to Mike and Joita if something should go wrong after going overtime.
Direction and stuff for them on air and like preps them. And then there's a mixer and computers and things.
The red thing is that it's
On-air light.
on-air light, okay.
Yeah, and then, so yeah, there is a window, like, but obviously we rely more on like giving people cues in their ear instead of visual cues. And yeah, and so last stop before we head up to Master Control, this is where our DV specialists are, subscribe video specialists.
Oh, nice.
And in front of us is Emily.
Hello.
And Ron is on the other side of her. This is JR and Jean. JR is one of our community reporters.
Hello.
He's here from Red Deer, Alberta. And we're giving it was a long walk from Red Deer. So as mentioned before, we used to just be primarily a reading service from back in the NBRS days. Then we moved to Describe Video with the creation of TAC TV, which was the original iteration of AMI TV. What we did is we just took other people's shows like Matlock and things like that, and we only put Describe Video on them. We then, obviously one of our missions was to make Describe Video more prevalent, and as places have been doing that, we focus more time into integrated Describe Video.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. Full circle of the first floor. Now before we go to the second floor to see Master Control, there was one person that we're going to meet. The, what is his title? Chief Officer Accessibility?
To Chris O'Brien, User Accessibility Officer here in
Oh, cool.
AMI. Chris O'Brien. This is JR.
I'll be hosting Kelling Company for a day and just getting to know everybody at AMI. I'm just a community reporter.
Just a community
Just
reporter.
well,
You are
that's
the
funny.
community
I just said it
reporter.
like that because I have.
I don't have one.
So what do you do? What do you do here?
Oh, that's a big question.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. There's a lot of different stuff. So there's a lot of evangelism I do. I talk at a lot of conferences.
Oh, cool.
Do a lot of stuff with testing and ensuring that stuff that we have in terms of Internal applications are as accessible as possible. As you know, is a challenge because there's a lot of stuff out there that does not work the way you'd hope.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of strategy that we work on, try to ensure that accessibility is as big a part of AMI as it can be. I basically act kind of as a rover around here, for almost as a consultant of sorts, trying to help people when they have questions about stuff like that, and so on and so forth. And I will actually be joining you on Kelly's show today.
Oh, exciting! Are you going to be a part of the roundtable, or?
No, I have a monthly segment that I do with Rami on Kelly's. So
So that should be good. Yeah, sounds good.
Enjoy. Good to meet you.
You too.
Okay, so we're just gonna have it this way. We'll pop upstairs to Master Control. People find it the most exciting place because it's the coolest looking place.
We're back in the entrance.
So we are on the entire second floor and there's a bit of the third floor. So
Maybe go in the elevator, or I'll close the door and I'll open it. We're gonna show you guys coming in.
yeah, we're staging it. It's gonna be the elevator to the right.
Yeah.
Hello. So from here, we monitor the feeds all across Canada and all the different broadcasters that carry our channel, which of course are many. AMI audio is monitored through a series of computers that are on a desk that's in front of us. Yeah, so there's a bunch of screens.
So all of those are streaming on each provider, right?
Yeah, exactly. So they're monitoring it for quality control, and they do a QC check before everything goes to air, and then they monitor if there's any like problems with broadcast feeds and things like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, did I cover it all?
Master Control at AMI is amazing. Plus they have this great window, big window, right? These guys totally have the best job. Anyway, that is day 1, and it was fun. Now it's time for day 2 of the ultimate AMI audio experience. Here's a view of our hotel, well, not of our hotel, but where we stayed. Today's the final day of being here. Are you ready for our final day? Are you ready? Because I know I'm ready. Oh yeah. Let's do it, guys. Let's have a good time. As you can tell, we're leaving the hotel room in an utter mess, an utter array of just awfulness. No, it's good.
Just messed up bedding.
Just messed up bedding, my wife says. So I think for today we will most likely film us going home and, you know, film all that fun stuff. I didn't really film us coming here because I feel like everybody else that is a YouTuber video creator that does these type of videos has done the airport video a million times, and for me it's just like I don't want to do something that's already been done, but I felt bad that I actually didn't do the taking off part. That was cool, and I didn't have my camera with me. I only had my cell phone, and I had to shut that off for takeoff, so it was hard to get that. So I think this time I'll have to hold my camera and do it that way. I thought it would be great to highlight some of my favorite parts of the Accessible Media Inc. HQ tour, starting off with these 2 large rectangular buttons. They open the doors for wheelchair users, and I thought it was good. Elaine is going to demonstrate it. And as you can tell, when she pushes that, the door opens, and that leads us inside AMI HQ. You can guess this was my favorite, the tactile buttons. You can't go wrong with the tactile buttons for white cane users. And it's not just a button, but listen to this, ready? Yeah, doesn't that just sound nice? It feels nice too. It's pretty neat. Also, we can't forget about the tactile walls. Walls with bumps, as if you're touching Braille. You just know I had to add this to the list because it was just so cool, right? It's all about the little things in life, and oh my goodness. And it wouldn't be AMI Studios or AMI Audio or Accessible Media Inc. without Braille signage. The best part is it's even in uncontracted, or as I like to call, grade 1, so any Braille reader can read it for sure. Let's go see what there is to eat before my AMI This Week interview. So, as you can tell, we're getting all mic'd up. Stay tuned for this interview coming up on AMI This Week. Should be up by Friday, I believe.
Hi everyone, my name is Sheena Bjornson. I'm from Red Deer, Alberta, here in Canada. I'm visually impaired. I have a condition called Peter's anomaly, so that means I only see about a foot in front of us. If we can zoom in on my eye, you can see there it's all white. It is just, it's an interesting show in there, isn't it? Basically, it's scarring of the cornea.
It's time for the hardest part of the video, saying bye. I'd like to thank Marianne, Elena. Elena was with me right there. Here is me, Marianne, and my wife. Thank you to my wife for being the cameraman of the video. Oh my goodness, let's just skip to the part about us taking off. It's time for me to fly home. I would like to take this moment to thank Accessible Media Inc., AMI Audio, and AMI TV for inviting me to their studios, for letting me have the opportunity to share this with you. Remember to check out Accessible Media Inc. online anytime, www.ami.ca. To listen to AMI Audio, go to www.ami.ca/listen live. Thank you so much for watching the ultimate AMI audio experience. It's JR. Bye-bye.